Thank you so much for taking the time to be a peer tutor. One of the most helpful things for your tutee is simply having another student who has walked through the curriculum before. You might consider giving advice on the process and approach to how to study, what resources to use, how and when to consolidate, and how to manage the content through the courses. You are the only one who can provide that for students since you're the ones who have been there. Amber will provide the learning strategies and the faculty will provide the content, but it's really you who will pull it all together. You have a unique perspective that no one else can offer. We have a few resources to help you, including the tip sheet for tutors. This information comes from a focus group we held with tutors and tutees of previous years. We tried to identify what the tutors did that the tutees found most helpful. Working up an LO. This is a big one. A lot of time the students won't know how deep to go, how wide to go, what resources to look at. This is a very fundamental skill that they have to get. So giving them some coaching and guidance on how to make this happen would be helpful. Help them really understand the material. Looking at pre-work and preview. When they sit down to study, when does the week start for them? Does it start on Sunday? How are they using their days and what is their schedule? Can you identify any overlap? Perhaps the reading for structure on Thursday might overlap with the reading for large group on Monday. Help them recognize this and devise a plan to be efficient. How many notes should be taken? Some students get caught up making notes on every single part of the pre-reading. You might suggest looking at the header of the section or the subheadings to get an idea of the important points to build a framework so that they can make their pass through and their reading more efficient. Consolidation issues. They should be doing this at least on a weekly basis, as well as at different points throughout the course. For example, in BI, you probably want to do a big consolidation after the first couple of weeks to go through all the pathways and so on. Don't wait until the end. Help them identify what these important time points might be and how to actually consolidate. How do you consolidate at the end of the week? How do you consolidate it to the end of each subsection? And so on. Review. And then how do you start to prep for assessments? If you've made any charts or review documents, maybe you could share them with them or help them develop their own. Big topics. Help the students identify what those big topics are and how to manage information related to these topics. What are the timelines you use to study these? A lot of tutors in previous years asked about tutoring to the content. The course directors really focus on the content. They'll also be meeting with the student. Of course, there might be times when this comes up, but we are not expecting you to be a content expert and are really looking for you to assist with the process-related issues, like how to study, how to prepare for exams, how to work up an LO. But the primary responsibility for content is that of the course directors. Thank you again for dedicating your precious time to this, and if you have any questions at any time, please do not hesitate to reach out to Amber in OAS.